time, it's that time of year to get new chicks when you want them in your flock. So I called Tractor Supply. We have two near us. One, so they have Buckeyes, which I know is a good tasty meat bird. And the other were blue Australorps. So I was like, I think I'm going to go for the blue Australorps. They only have 25. So I'm trying to hurry up and get my brooder together so I can go see if they have any blue Australorps. So I don't plan on, I'm going to get just 4 or 5 because I want a bunch of different breeds. But I thought since blue Australorps are rare, or pretty rare, you know, it'd be a good breed to have. Anyway, so here I am. I'm working on my brooder, and I'm putting this down first. Get my pine shavings in here first. And I actually think I'm going to try to keep the pine shavings over to one side. I think I'm going to leave that over there. Less shavings for the food and water. The food and water I put in today is actually going to end up being different. I'm going to make me feeders and waterers. I'll show you. So with my last chicks, I did this. I put like a puppy pee pad. I actually had put it on top of the shavings. Shavings made it smushy so that they could walk on the puppy pee pad. However, last time I also used the big bulb. And I've decided this time, I actually bought a heating plate. Since they're safer, this is Rent-A-Coop's heating plate, and it had little things so they can't roost on top. I really, so we're going to try this, but I don't want to put a doggy pee pad under it. I don't know if that's hazardous or not, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just putting the doggy pee pad where the food and water is going to be in case they spill it. It'll soak it up. All right, so I got my heating plate in and going. These little legs. There's an easy like push button under here. You can adjust the height with the legs, and I like the no roost cone right here. I've never used a heating plate, so we'll see how this goes. This is Rent-A-Coop's heating plate. I have never found anything from Rent-A-Coop I don't like. I have their feeders and waters for my big chickens. Wonderful. And so now I'm using their heating plate. Just everything I've bought from them has been great. Very nice. All right, guys, so I've got my water in there. Like I said, I'm making a new water container. I'm actually going to I had some dog food treats, and I'm going to drill some holes, and I'm going to I haven't decided if I'm going to use the nipples that I have or the cups. Food container, I just washed it, so it's still wet. But by the time I get back, it should be dry. Put that in there. Again, doing a different food container. You know, these are the most popular food containers. I absolutely hate them. This doesn't stay on good. It always, by the time the chicks get older, they always knock that off. So then you just put the bottom down in there, right? Well, then they stand up here and eat, and they kick shavings all in it. I even put it on a brick so they don't kick shaving as they grow. They still kick shaving. They poop in it. I hate this thing. So I saw a DIY feeder online using a soda bottle, and I'm going to hang it. So I plan on putting like a stick across here, and I'll hang my soda bottle, hang the water, and maybe that'll prevent them from being so messy with it. We'll see. I'm going to try. Let's see. Oh yeah, I feel a little heat coming out. I mean, it's not hot, of course, but it's working as long as it's working. It says it takes about an hour. By the time I go get these chicks and come back, it'll be about an hour, probably. Anyways, so I actually might make the DIY food and water bottles today. That would be smart. And then I can put them a little well, I guess once I get rid of this, I can put a little roosting sticks or whatever. Anyways, all right, let's go get these chicks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey guys, so my goal for a water, I was going to take this milk bone bucket. I'm trying to take this off just to make it pretty. We'll see, maybe get some goo gone on it. My goal is to take this bucket, drill 2 holes in it so I have my nipple waters. Actually, might just do one on this side and one on another side, since this is going to be a corner. It can go in the corner, so maybe one here and one here, or whatever I decide, or maybe do it this way, one here and one here. And I can set the, and then I feel like I can fill it up with water, put the screw-on lid on, and that's a good amount of water for little chicks. And then, I mean, I don't ever have many chicks at a time. And then it can stay sitting on the ground for while they're babies. And then as they get older, what I could do, I thought, I mean, you could set it on a brick. I've done that in the past. I'm debating on setting it on a brick, or like drilling holes and putting a string on a stick. And, you know, you can raise it higher and higher and higher. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which do you think would work better? Or if you've done something similar, do you think it worked better on a brick or hanging up? Let me know. All right, so I've got my 4 blue Australorps. There's one. So I've got 3 that are, let me take this off. I'll show you. So I've got 3 that are darker colored like that and one that's light gray. But they have been so chatty. And I know chatty is not always a good thing. Maybe it's because they're getting used to it. I've shown them their food, dipped their beaks in it, and you see, I mean, in their water, excuse me. And you see the food. So, I don't know why they're so chatty. I do have this end over here lower, and this end a little bit higher so they can get out and, you know, choose if it's too hot or whatever. So they do have that option there. Maybe they just want to be loud. And they are running back and forth, in and out, in and out.
Turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video.
Alright guys, so the chicks, they're under there. They're being nice and quiet. So I've had this water out here. I've had the chicks for less than 24 hours. And you see, it's already getting dirty. It's just got food in it. I mean, it's not bad. But as they get older and start pooping more, it's going to have food and poop in it. So, I'm going to attempt, I made my new water. That's why I don't like these waters. I mean, it's good for the little ones. They learn how to drink. But here's my new water. So, maybe I should set it this way. I don't know. Anyways. We drilled a hole, put the nipple in, both sides, and bam, we've got a water. Just got to teach these chicks how to use that nipple. If they can figure that out, life will be grand, because that water's not going to get dirty. And that's a good amount of water. I mean, that's a good, that'll last them a good little bit. I don't have to, the other one I had to fill up like every other day. This one's bigger, so hopefully I won't have to do that. So let's see if they'll run out here and get them some water. I mean, they just drank a bunch, so maybe not. But I really want to show them how to do it before I have to go to work. Or I'll have to leave the other one. So they were super quiet last night. They didn't even peep. When I came down here this morning, turned the light on, they were all snuggled up just asleep. Didn't peep. Here goes one. Let's see. See if they'll figure it out. They knew how to do it, but their noses aren't strong enough yet to wait till they're a little bit bigger. You can do it. So they poked at it like they're supposed to, but I guess they're not strong enough yet. Maybe they're just still a little bit too young. So I guess we'll keep this in here until they get a little bit bigger. Alright guys, I'm going to try to turn this Coke bottle into a feeder. I will let you know how it goes. So I have made my DIY feeder with my 2-liter Coke. And you see how it works. I cut the bottom off. I actually need to cut this top. I'm holding it by the string that's going to hang on the stick. I need to cut the top shorter so that, because I mean, in my thing, it touches the bottom and it almost is level with the top, so I have no room to like move it up. But it stays really nice and neat, and honestly, I've had it in here a few days and you see how little they've kicked out. Hardly any. So it's actually working wonders. I really like it. I put the tape around the edge so that they don't cut themselves. Anyways, even though it looks horrible, it's worked really great. And as you see, I still have that water. Now it's on the brick. I made my water with the cup. Downside, it leaked. It leaked out of the drill hole from the plastics. So I need to put silicone right here, but I just haven't felt like it yet. I honestly might change it back to the nipple and see if they're big enough for the nipple yet. There they are. I've raised up the heat plate a few times and it's doing great. They enjoy it. This is what they do. They run round and round in circles around this thing like they're playing chase. It's so funny. All right, so I went ahead and put the nipples back on. We're gonna see if they can get it. I feel like they're big enough now. Anyways, I went ahead and cut this shorter. So you see I have it hanging on my stick and it swings just a little bit so it's not on the ground, and I can just keep wrapping this string around the stick if I want it higher and higher. And I feel like that gives them a lot of feed, so I don't have to keep giving them feed. And we're gonna see how well this thing holds up. I mean, it's just duct tape in a Coke bottle. So as you see, I cut the Coke bottle. I cut about this much out of the bottle, and then that's the bottom. I just taped it. I double taped it so this ain't sticky and getting food all over it. And it should just, as they eat it, come out, funnel out the bottom. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. There they all, huddled in the corner. I feel like they're scared of me. I don't know why. But they're about a week and a half old. You see how many feathers they're already getting. I decided to put the lid back on. Maybe they'll run over there. So I just took this wire. I had leftover wire and formed it around. That helps them not to fly out and my dogs not to get in. Alright guys, that's a wrap. That is how I created my brooder box. Let me know in the comments your ideas of a great brooder box or anything I can do to change mine to make it even better for the future. Don't forget to subscribe to H&L Farms videos and click that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching.